artifact pieces?
No, I mix and match artifact pieces. It's the 70. It's the 70 artifact helmet, the 60 artifact chest, the 70 artifact gloves, the 60 artifact pants, and the 80 artifact boots. The 80 AF sword.
Nice.
If only because I love this print sword.
Yeah, that's how my Bard is. My Bard is mismatched with its artifact pieces. And I would do the arms too, but like the arms for the Crystariums for the 60 looks ridiculous. So it's mostly like 50 helmet, 70 boots, 70 legs, and 80 chest. And then my bow is from what's his name? Glory of Combat. Triple backflip.
Doesn't work, you know.
That thing work?
Idiot.
Yeah.
I am a true dwarf.
Where's your beer?
I don't need one. Okay. Hey!
Finally made it back.
Tazarlala!
There was like weird stuttering where I was moving and none of you guys were, and then you'd catch up to me, and then my crane crashed. So I don't know what's happening.
Check your snaps.
And there was a update to my graphics card apparently. So we'll see if that fixed it.
Is First here, or did he AFK while Zara was coming back?
I'm back, just reading.
Oh. Are you good to go?
Let's go. Yeah, just reading. Okay. Just reading a book.
Oh look!
Sorry
a
guys.
You read a
Book.
book?
It's fine. Check your
Read
food
books?
if you need it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I didn't even food last time. Yeah.
Now's your chance.
Guys, let's one pull this.
One four.
Back.
Yeah.
Numbers.
That is.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Bug.
Sure.
Bring him down. Tentacular tethers. Good guy. We're good.
That's moving. Don't.
ECS tethers. One of the healers is gonna have to grab one. Up, wallet.
That's all it.
That was my bad. Give me a second.
I don't know. Did you move too late, or was there like a
No, I have the ethereal manipulation macros, and I normally auto target to you for that, and
Oh, okay.
my party list wasn't reset, so I think I hit Yuki instead, so I ended up not moving. Yeah, that was me. That was my because I came back, my party list was undone, so I was on Yuki, so I didn't move, and I thought it was broken. So
Okay.
that was me. Yeah, it's fixed now.
Okay.
Yeah, I always AMD you on that one because you're on the other side.
Right.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. What happened was outside of your control.
Or is that just what she wants us to do?
She is actually the internet gremlin.
I am the internet gremlin. It's my side job.
I knew it.
Side job. Zara, where's your first job?
This.
Wow.
What?
Sorry. Just saying.
Final Fantasy 14. That's our main job.
You're not wrong.
Wait to go
I
spicy.
say it out of love, I promise.
18 hours a day?
I don't know. I'm up to 9,000 hours.
Are you good to go, Spicy?
Oh my god.
Christ. Zara,
Yes.
Okay.
I wish I could do that.
Hit the
You'd think with
countdown.
all these hours I'd be good at this game, but I'm still trash.
You too?
You're infinitely better than I am at Black Mage, so
Ain't a hard bar, honey.
Ouch. Sometimes I wonder why I bother trying to roast you.
Joke's on you, I'll just roast myself.
Please don't. It makes me feel bad.
yeah, we don't want Frost Salt Seed to get too lower.
Exactly. Ouch. Hold on. Wait a moment.
Jeez.
Hold on a moment. Ow! My pride!
I love how for half a second you agreed to it. Like yeah, and then you're like, wait a second, that wasn't defense.
But, So, I was talking to Lydian about this. I need to take like a month vacation. And by that, I mean I need to take a week vacation and then like go out of state so I get quarantined for 2 weeks.
Knock back.
Knock back.
I'll just say I have to go out of state and then I'll go into quarantine for a while.
Numbers.
Numbers.
One of my cruisers is sticking the road.
Found the danger bacon, and I always feel like the animation for it is bigger than the actual effect.
I might be too far to look.
There it is.
North-south relatively.
Still in your powers.
I'll share.
Thank you, feathers.
That's me.
Do a thing real quick. No, no. Yes, feathers.
Oh,
Take it.
Oh, no, you're there.
I got cruisers.
Oh, that was pretty good actually.
numbers are high. Nice, nice.
So I discovered that after the buffs go out, he freed his immune chain stratagem. So I have
Cutting
a
tether,
very,
look out.
very tiny window to get it on him.
Oh shit. Hold on. I somehow got Garuda.
Another one spot.
Oh shit.
You're gonna die.
No.
Oh my god. If you're in the wrong spot, you can't make it. It's probably better for you to just stay on that side, if I'm honest. One side?
No, I did that stupid.
Oh no. Feathers, move.
Shit.
Garuda was at 49, Eva was at 52. Outside check. Probably gonna average out to be about 50.
50, 51. Maybe 50.
I'd say 51 at the most.
Pots.
Crap, that was a lot of damage we thought.
50.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hit.
Hit.
Numbers.
East west after.
East west now.
Oh, it's west 16.
I got the crash.
Soccer.
Oh my god. Yeah, I have the graphics update too.
Do you have an Nvidia?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what it was.
God damn it. Oh, that'll do it.
Am I next?
You have the
Possible.
Nvidia graphics card?
No, this right here be me.
Should we just wall it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm just hitting
What
it
did I-
because it feels good. Hey, I want to get punched.
Oh, you got punched.
I'm gonna check my drivers.
Yeah,
Make sure
right,
that my-
yeah,
I'm on.
yeah, same.
So the joke's on you guys, because my graphics card is so old, and they don't make the drivers for it anymore, so I don't have any problems with updates.
Oh god.
You and your all newfangled, not antiquated equipment.
Yes, but I'd like to play with more than like 2 FPS though.
Hey, I get like 26 to 30.
I understand.
I didn't even know you got 26 to 30.
And this is in Yulmore.
Right now, with us standing around, I have 26
In Yulmore, it's like 5.
No, it's more like 20.
Yeah. That's kind of cold.
Occasionally, in certain places, I'll get it all the way up to like 32.
Nah, this is just my computer's daily reminder of, hey, by the way, you should purge everything. And this is me resisting because I'm lazy.
What's sad
download
is
the
I
thing.
can't even do that. I tried resetting my computer to factory defaults one day, and it just wouldn't do it.
Wow.
I remember.
It would just sit there like it was doing it for, I think I left it for like 6 hours or something stupid, and it never did
Give me
anything.
my medicine.
I ended up just turning it off while I was in the process of it and turning it back on to get it out of it.
Nah, there's some. I need to just wipe everything clean, but I don't want to re-download everything. There's so much stuff to re-download.
That's why I'm lazy about replacing my putting my SSD in.
If I had a
Contact.
solid
Oh my
state
gosh.
drive sitting around, I'd find the time to put it in.
I have a SSD and a regular drive in my computer, and they're both like desperate for me to fix it.
They're like, Sarah. Sarah.
Please fix it.
Sarah, you love us. Sarah, we love you.
Well, and not just that, they're almost full, both of them.
I understand.
Where's my thing? I have a 2 terabyte SSD, and then another hard drive for my operating system and shit, and they're
How
both
do you
almost
have
full.
that much? Like,
Listen.
my computer has a terabyte and it's only half filled.
Look, I have a lot. It's
That porn.
fun fact,
You just
none
have
of it's
like
actually fun.
1,000 games you've downloaded?
I don't have 1,000, but I do have a bunch of games installed. And I went through and uninstalled a bunch. I have four-
I have
games
about
are
half a
pretty big.
terabyte. And I probably
I have 480 gigs free of 2 terabytes.
I have 4 terabytes filled out of 5. Yeah.
That just boggles my mind. Like, you know how much information a single terabyte is? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, well, if you do like all my art programs and stuff, it's like a lot.
Yeah, I've got like a bunch of Photoshop stuff and things on here, and on top of it, I actually have an entire section of my computer that's like a good chunk of my father's old computers that I still haven't gotten through yet. There are about 500 gigs of his shit that I haven't walked through yet. So, there's a lot of that is stuff I should have gone through years ago and I just haven't.
Yeah,
He was a
computers.
he was a photographer, so I have all his pictures.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But then it's, you know, takes up half of my hard drive. It's at least 250 gigs with just his photos, so. And let's not talk about the mods folder for Sims or for Skyrim, because that's just dangerous territory. I run
Got a
Skyrim
friend.
with like 100 mods, and I have over 10,000 individual items for Sims 4.
I have a friend.
So that takes
who-
up a lot of space.
I have a friend who can sing the entire Skyrim theme song in Dragon Tongue.
Oh, beautiful. Welcome back, Spicy.
Hello. Alright, anybody else got an NVIDIA graphics card?
I switched to AMD. I'm good.
I checked my drivers. They're up to date.
Yeah, I'm wondering because when when my computer crashed, it did an automatic Windows update. So I'm wondering if that's what triggered it.
I didn't get a Windows update. My NVIDIA driver just
Oh,
crashed.
I already hit the ready check.
It's okay. Need
Countdown.
doubly.
All right, guys,
sure.
let's do it.
I just updated mine too, so you know.
I'm on the PS4 right now.
PS4 NVIDIA graphic driver crashes.
But,
The X11 errors intensify.
The game is programmed poorly.
Man. I'm really off.
You know, I just quick
I
directed
need
it
help
to
by summon
correct.
Celine, I guess.
oh,
I just crit directed him looking slur twice in a row.
Nice.
like, dude, you like always run away from me.
It's nothing personal.
Well, it is if I die.
Nothing personal, kid.
I'm
Do you
just
agree?
a gamer.
Not bad. Number. Number.
Holy crap, Frost, what did you do to take so much damage?
I accidentally wasn't behind Lydian's passage
Okay.
like I usually am. And shift didn't go off the time.
Down. Field feathers.
Max melee. Dahlia, sit back a bit. Go.
So the hero's gonna have to grab the tether.
I'll get it.
Whoa.
Excellent E-free damage.
Setting tether. Count. Go to 3. Fate middle.
Move beside. No. There where you are.
There's feathers.
Well, that's a lot of damage.
Nice, nice.
I'm gonna turn off Iron Will, brother. Okay.
Oh my god, that was perfect. I can Requiesca.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. What? Oh no, I'm going to GCDO. Guess others?
Come back, please.
Oh my god.
And we will take the
Hit numbers.
East west after.
East west now?
Now. Soccer.
That did not go on. Max melee? Go.
Back coming up.
Knock back.
Back. Look here, tether too. Kalia.
You're with me, Frost.
I see it, yeah.
Hidden dot. Just there. Hollowed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tether buddies.
Stacks. Behind.
Fine.
No. numbers.
Taking them back.
Idiot. Oh,
Thank you, Healer Tethers. Take it past your number. DPS, be very careful. In. Watch that.
nice. DPS others.
Thank you, Healers. Go to your numbers. Ready to rotate.
Thank you, rotate.
Right now. In.
Whoa.
Take it.
Whoa, you beat.
I just want to be a beat.
Centering.
Fuck. Two, three.
2, 3.
One, four.
Rotate.
Throw everything you've got at it.
Better. Less steps.
That's we got that for sure.
Let's try and find a different spot.
I don't even know what killed me right there.
Same thing, but with feeling.
Because I was saved.
Well, apparently you weren't.
This game would disagree.
Yeah, it's probably lag.
Let me find a different spot to sit.
Because it was like something like right before the auto attack hit me. Or right before the everything went off. I don't know. It was like something right before everything went off. It like tapped me and then I died.
It's because you're a flow tank. You gotta tank that flow.
Oh, he needs to not tank before.
That's his job, Violet.
Well,
You
he's
can't
fired.
Take that from him. You can't take
He's
that from
fired.
him.
I'm taking his job away from him. Not that I'm gonna
What,
be
are you
that.
gonna be the floor tank now?
No, he's taking the job away from him because he's gonna raise him.
Ah.
That's the healer's job. Take the floor tank's job away from him.
Be quiet. Alright, let me see if this is better.
Oh, unbelievable.
Hold on, let me guess what it is. Healer's adjust, right? Okay. I'm right up on this and its picture quality is not very high.
You have a macro for that?
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he?
I love that.
Right.
Food if you need it.
Yeah, check your food.
We got Bruce making a phone call.
Yeah, you got a work call.
What stupid macros do I have? Oh, I've got this one.
Heaventor.exe. I still have this.
Oh, I have a.
I have that
a
same
living
one.
shadow. I
I
have
have
a
that same
living.
one that says Great Googly Moogly, it's all gone to shit.
I have a living shadow macro that says I tire of this charade in party chat. Oh, Lydian, you remember this guy?
Yeah, I do.
Lydian forever dropping tanks around.
I feel like Lydian's computer monitor just has one sticky note on it and it just says tank stance.
Except with the duct tape.
Yes, more appropriate.
What if I told you
That I'm right.
my monitor
Oh god.
and the glass is loose and I have it lit up with duct tape?
Lydian, no!
I'm,
You have the most MacGyvered setup that I've ever seen in my life.
we're waiting on Frost. We're gonna take a look.
Okay. But no, I actually don't. But I would do that if I had a really old, broken monitor.
Monitor.
My husband and I are both convincing ourselves we don't need better monitors and we're failing miserably.
I would like a second monitor.
It's amazing.
Oh, I have summoner macros for glamoring my Aggie.
Oh, Jesus. Are you like that one guy I had in that dungeon that like swapped to shittier gear to become a Power Ranger?
No,
Yes.
they're just macro.
It
they're
was
just
so
macros for
bad!
Aggie. They're just macros for Aggie glamours.
Yeah, I still have my Valdesian Arsenal macro name. Which says so you can assign portals, and then I have a Ifrit one, I have a resurrection.
I have a bunch of stupid ones.
I don't know very much.
Let me see if I can actually use my resurrection macro for Sky. Or I think that's actually.
Aggie.
Summon the Aggie version of themselves. Then I have a Living Dead macro. Which
What is it?
That's my Living Dead macro. I've gotten comms up just from that macro alone.
I like it.
And then I have
Did the governor decide? Did the governor decide her one phone call was to you?
Well, he does have the purse strings.
Oh, thank God. Hey, Nick. For Palace.
Yeah, and that one for you.
I didn't have anything
this is
creative
fun.
for like Living Dead or anything. The only one I had was for Provoke. I just put Hit Me Harder, Daddy.
Nah, for
Why did
For,
you?
Shirk, I used to have a macro
This is my
called Circle
race
Shirk.
one.
Circle shirt.
Like Circle Jerk, but with Shirk.
There was one I liked. Say you're farming. That's this one guy. I think it was like, this problem's yours now. As their shirt.
Oh, hey, I'm taking damage. It's your. Oh, hey, I'm taking damage. Why don't you take damage?
Oh, another one that was, get this thing away from me!
I think I had your turn for a while, just so like people would see it.
Your tank just becomes a
Oh, you
duelist
went with
and
a
just tell
Borderlands
them
boy?
it's
Get
your
out of
turn.
here. That's great. There was another one I saw
It's
the other
your
day
move.
that was really good. Can't find it now though.
And then I have my poke macro, which I just boop their nose.
You poop the snoot.
Dude,
Oh, what was that other macro? There was one that was really good. I can't fucking find it now.
So,
I also have this one for Divine Veil, because I hate the skill. Just to let people know Divine Veil is out when I'm in random parties.
Then when the pug ignores it, you have reason to be
Limiting
angry.
yourself and
To be
cry.
honest with you, I like playing Paladin. I feel like there's no point to a Divine Veil macro because either A, enough things are happening that you're gonna get a heal and this will go off without you having to do anything, or B, you can just cast Clemency on yourself if it's really that important.
lost.
Yeah,
Clemency
it's
is
also a
less-
DPS loss if the healer heals you for no other reason than to trigger Divine Veil. So take some responsibility for your own buff.
Smoking like a Huey.
I think that's something you
I love
guys
spicy
kind of
violet.
don't realize is that when you do stuff like that or you make a mistake and like being greedy, it actually costs us DPS because I have to heal you. Or Kali has to
Yeah.
heal you. And
I
sure,
you just
most
cost
of my
me my
healing is
50k
up
glare.
the cooldown, but I'm using most of it for things that are unavoidable. So if I have to lustrate you, sure, right that exact second we're not losing DPS. But in a mechanic or two, when I don't have the Aether Flow anymore and I have to hard cast a bunch of stuff, I've just now lost like 3 or 4 global cooldowns because somebody got greedy and got clipped by an AoE.
Here's the deal. From now on, I'm not putting down the glare juice to heal you. So,
Alright, well, get ready for a dead Dark Knight.
no, I mean like if you make a mistake.
I mean, I'm not saying this to be mean. I don't want you guys to think that I'm being mean because that's not how I mean it. But it is slightly frustrating. I mean, and to be honest with you, if you had a pair of healers who had done all this content before and healed the way they normally heal, you guys would all die.
I don't know if that's a compliment to us as healers or not.
I mean, honestly, we probably heal a lot more than we really should be healing.
Ah, that's right, DP.
Like in
The
the
bottom
grand scheme
line
of the
is-
universe compared to everybody else.
We want our DPS as badly as you want your melee uptime. At least I do. I don't know about him.
I think you two are like in the middle spectrum of DPS to healing. Because sometimes I'll see healers in extreme or savage in the pub that dot only, and then everyone gets mad at them. And some that are green DPS, and then they bite.
I think the important thing is that you coordinate with your co-healer. Like,
Yeah, because Kyle and I have had discussions about how we do things and coordinate, like when we get DPS. So like at the beginning of the fight, my fairy does all the and shields do all the healing until the mechanic where we have to have the buddies with the cones and then the air bump. And I communicated it to Kalia so she knows that she can just DPS her sometime.
yeah. We can coordinate it. We even like, I mean, we talked when it came even to like our gear builds, like, you know, about how we divvy it up. So I'm going for the optimal DPS build, but I wouldn't do that if I didn't talk to Violet and communicate.
Yeah, because I have the more of a middle of the road build,
Why don't?
which honestly is the way it probably really should be with the two of us, because my mage is set up a little better to be DPS.
Yeah, but why don't you? Why don't you keep?
Don't let Violet ruffle your feathers. It's not like he's gonna stop healing you.
And I know sometimes, like, I come on strong with my opinion. I don't really mean it to be like, you'll know, you will truly and honestly know if I'm upset with you.
Yes, you will.
There will be no gray area at all.
No.
Because I'm just that kind of guy, where it's like I'm usually super easygoing all the way, but then once you finally find the line and cross it, then like you know you've probably
Like the
I feel like
dust?
Lydia
Got it.
crossed that line a lot.
Like dust? I don't remember that.
It's difficult for me to truly hate someone. Dusk pulled it off.
I don't hate him.
But see, like, well, even like with him, I just find certain things he does annoying, and that's it. Like, I don't hate him for it. Like he's just being himself. He doesn't mean to be malice when he does things, and he's coming from a place of trying to be helpful. He doesn't really succeed sometimes, but he's trying to be helpful. He's not trying to be a jerk. He's not trying to be annoying.
And he's very kind.
Maybe it's because he reminds me of this guy in high school that I really did. This guy thought the world revolved around him, and he was like God's gift to Earth. And I was just losing my fucking mind every time I talked to him.
Thank the lords that
I
call us
didn't know
done.
that
Jesus
your older
Christ.
brother went to high school gym.
Alright.
Why were you getting yelled at?
I don't even want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, that's.
Take it out on the raptor.
There's always people like that.
Let's go.
Take it out on the
Let's do
raptor.
this.
He didn't. If his older brother went to high school with me, I would be astounded at how old Yuki would be. Because I'm the youngest here, and I'm 19.
Well, maybe his brother's just been in high school for a while.
Happens to be Joey was.
Dude, if you need it.
I'm sad I can't say I'm the youngest in online friendly community.
Were you able to do that originally?
Oh, do you want me to leave so you can?
No!
No, not again.
Yo, I'm hitting 35k edges of shadow.
Do that for the rest of the fight.
God, I hope so. scaring me a little there, bud.
One
four.
four.
Back.
It's fine. I made it. Number?
Hello?
You heard me.
Is that you?
Uh-oh.
What?
Did you go under the wall?
No.
What was that?
I landed before I landed even before Lydian and then moved up. I actually don't know what that was, to be honest.
Weird.
Like I never Shikuchi towards the wall, like close to the wall. Not 100% sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, I just broke its back. Maybe a little out of rotation.
Watch it. Be careful, Prey.
Watch it for you.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Sorry, he's a little up.
Wow, this is like cluster moves.
127k.
Nice.
To be honest, when I fixed my spot, I just kind of gritted my teeth and crossed my fingers.
So, weird question about the rock to tethers.
go!
Are those proximity based in terms of how much damage they deal?
I have no idea. Just get ready for your tethers.
We can talk about it later.
I think it might just be a set amount of damage.
Pretty sure it's flying, yeah. And if you walk up to me and ask me, Zach,
Whoa.
do the rocket.
Well, I've not noticed any huge differences in how much damage somebody takes from it.
Yeah, I haven't taken more. And again, I'm a tank.
Like,
So, holy
most of
shit,
the
dude!
damage differences are things like, does somebody have a shield or not, or, you know, random things like that.
Not bad, but I don't know.
That's how I'm one GCD on. It's this part right here. Optimizing paladins like a math question. Cutting? Count?
White noise.
Divine.
3.
Yeah, that TVN definitely helps. Okay. Reset?
Go.
Go.
Feathers. Look.
Ooh. There we are, actually. Yeah, that was 46% on Garuda.
And 49 on E3.
He's probably gonna be around like 47 or some shit.
46, 47, most likely.
Get ready to pop.
Wow, I took 0 damage. Good job, Rocky Fosca. 47. I was correct.
DPS tethers.
Uh-oh.
Bring him up.
Going south after.
North south. Max melee. Invoke.
Ow.
Whoa.
Wallet.
Somebody was too close.
Okay, both melees dying in that pool. Then healer tank.
Yeah, someone must have just been really. I'm usually safe right there. I'll just try and go right up the wall. I'm really bad at hitting the fire.
No, you don't have to go right up against the wall.
I feel
As
like
long
that's
as
the
we're all
mistake
max melee.
I'm hitting the countdown.
Food?
Your food's good.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's a problem.
We do.
Go to the end! You monster.
We're walling.
Yeah, I know, at least let me die to the wall. Don't abandon me to get thrown into the air.
You okay, Yuki? You can take a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Could have at least saved me from that mechanic.
Never.
Abandoned me. Sorry, lady, I'm reading the positions.
I'll adjust to you for that.
1-4.
1-4?
I won't get anyone killed, I promise.
I like it.
Not bad. number.
So I see what's standard at? Or technical?
Be like 35-ish.
13.
33? Can you hold it for 5 seconds? Sorry, my triggers are a little off.
Feathers.
Just say when.
Okay. Prepping trick. Alright, trick's going out.
Sure.
Trick's out.
Fuck. Down.
Enterprise too early.
Heal feathers.
It's raining.
One time melee.
Go.
Oh.
DPS 7. Oh.
Hey, Zara? Oh, you didn't.
No, what's up?
When you start with a tether, can you try to stay a little closer to the
Yeah.
center?
I got you.
Just for us melees.
Cutting tether.
Feather. You didn't cut
Then
it.
cut.
Got
I
it.
take it. Then I involve the next one. Involving.
Go to 3.
Fate middle. Fate middle.
One side. Go. Stay where you are.
Really nice.
Make sure to save your cooldowns for complex.
Yeah. Fuck time. Yes, others. They hit numbers.
West. After. Go.
East, west now.
Stock Sure.
Invoke. Alright.
I'm just
We're all up.
Okay.
Look here's the other two.
Violet.
Kalia.
I'm with you, Sarah.
Giving dots
I
in.
think.
a little rough.
Alright, I'm gonna take the image.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Friend.
Stack, 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 stack. Behind. Numbers.
Taking it back. Big hit.
Thank you, others.
It's a little off, sorry. Be very careful, DPS. It's a little off, sorry. We're good.
So far.
Yuki didn't grab Tether.
Thank you, rotate.
Needed a frost.
Oh shit.
And that's it.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, she had 3 on her because I had 1.
Is that how you feel about the dancer?
That's the thing that drops in the AoE after the air bump. The air bump leaves a small. So you know how the small air. So you know how the air bump leaves a small AoE on the ground. The thing that hits you is called thorns. And it's pretty much an instant kill for everyone. Let's reset the instance and then come back in.
Bots anyway.
Yep.
Is it just like maybe he's not moving fast enough?
Yeah.
Animation lock maybe.
Corn, right at light. Who's this person? Isolly Moon? Who's that?
Don't forget to repair your Frost.
Thank you. Good point. I'm gonna get out of lag more.
You can go buy food.
I need a blanket.
Bots.
Why are you still in Lamia?
Don't judge me. Look at me like that.
That's fine.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine, Yuki. Oh, Spicy, are you still in the call?
Hi.
Hey, June.
This'll do.
Kalia, I kind of feel bad for everybody who started playing this game after they took away the Makai gear.
I know.
I used so many pieces from the healing set for so many memories.
I do too.
Which,
I love
granted,
it.
is mostly the gloves and the shorts, but
But even the top looks good, and it looks
Yeah.
good dyed.
I'm just waiting for the next meteor raid so we can get 9S stuff.
I want story.
Yeah, me too.
I will admit that I feel like there's next to no story for Solar.
Yeah.
Because it's all like, oh look what we found, and there's machines. We should kill them because they're bad.
That's because we don't know what the hell's going on yet.
Well, yes, but kind of also feel like
Shoot
there's
first.
nothing else going on in place of it.
You know that something else is going on though, because it's Yoko Taro. Also, I don't know if any of y'all played the OG Nier, but don't breathe in the white dust.
What?
I haven't played it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the remake. Or
remaster,
remaster, whichever.
Too. Gestalt was old man. Replicant was young boy. I think it's on that one. Lydian, come here.
Let me assume the position for you.
Hang on, I gotta finish the macro.
Just right in there. I like how we're doing this in an alleyway.
What?
Out of context.
Add that to the.
I don't know. That's just like a regular Lydian line. It's not a moment where like Lydian asks us, says, I used to sleep on the floor. And then asks us, didn't you guys just want to sleep on the floor sometimes?
It's true.
Nice
Did
sun.
it every
though.
weekend. It's just so comfy. Laying the
I
futon
also
on the
love
ground.
every time Frost makes food for Hannah, she always asks for something and for something else. Like when she wouldn't stop asking for brownies.
Fucking Christ! Don't even get me started on that today, please.
The brownies and the garlic bread.
Lasagna, that was one for
The
a while
garlic.
too.
The garlic bread was fair.
The garlic bread was fair.
Oh my fucking god.
Because Because whenever you make spaghetti, you make garlic bread alongside it.
She can start the goddamn oven and put it in herself.
Oh, Kalia, where you at?
I am in the inn.
Of what city?
Redania.
The only city.
No, the Crystarium exists.
No, what the? What was she talking about?
Can you come out for a second?
Oh, yeah. Fixing my hair.
Alright.
Loading.
Does everyone have food, pots, and gear fixed?
Seems like a yes. Can I get this game to load?
No. You wanna know why? Because you haven't installed that SSD. Yeah, I'm still gonna give you shit about it.
Drastically cut down the loading time.
Yeah, I'm still
It
gonna give you shit
will.
about it.
Just need to back up everything.
Have it go overnight, back up everything.
I really like the Ishtal hair.
Why is it that all the cat boys look like eunuchs?
Is everyone back? All good?
Oh.
Alright.
Was slapping it. I don't think you're gonna do a whole lot of damage to that dummy just by slapping it.
1-800, are you slapping?
1-800, have you been slapped? Because I certainly have. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the... I was memeing.
I'm hungry.
Take this music.
It's the Garuda music.
It's a quote-unquote remix of the Garuda music.
I don't like the E3
I mean,
It's not.
I'll admit I haven't heard the originals for a while, but isn't it like
It's
the
their.
Garuda music when Garuda's out and E3 when E3's out, and then a remix when they combine?
No, it's
No.
just this.
So the Garuda theme from the. No, wait, never mind. Never mind. I take that back. I was about to say it's the one from the Primals, their band. No, that's from Hulu.
I like the Ulu version.
I like the lyrics. To
Sugar
the, like the
food,
change of
dude.
the starting lyrics.
You good,
Chris,
bro?
are you ready?
Never.
Okay.
You have another
Okay,
food
then. See you
cross?
later.
Bye, guys. Start the countdown whenever.
Cross food.
Right now.
I know, lady in.
Eat the food.
Eat.
Eat the food!
I will kill
Dina,
you.
eat the food!
Jesus. Part of my rotation. Leave me alone. Food rotation.
I certainly hope you were referencing the boy in Dynamite there. Talking about
I don't have a problem with Golden Dynamite. I remember seeing it on my video I was obsessed with when I was 6. Called Stick Figures on Crack. It melted my brain, but I loved it.
It melted your brain, which is why you are like you are now.
Probably. And all the YouTube poop.
Uh-oh.
Call it a DC. Just wallet.
Just wallet. Lydian! You asshole!
We're dead anyway.
It's quicker to wall than it is for me to be pelted into the air.
I love how that's what pisses you off the most out of all the shit that he pulls.
I'm Pokeballing.
Yeah, we know.
It's always this fight.
Because the game wants us to be stuck on this fight forever.
I think I had PTSD from that one day we were doing this, and I disconnected as soon as the fight started.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to connect again.
Are you able to log in?
Hotel Internet Savage?
Yeah. Like, I had to unconnect my phone to the hotel internet to be able to hear it.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Not your fault. Things happen.
I knew we shouldn't have done that. We'll be home tomorrow.
Is that what we're calling it?
I'm so sorry.
Wait, let's try waiting 5 minutes.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
'Cause
I mean,
then-
we don't have that much time for another pull anyhow, but I mean, it'd be nice to at least try one more time. It is what it is. I mean, hotel internet is very savage.
to use our room you're gonna know for a month.
So now I'd like us to make an adjustment to how we're doing the DPS tethers during the last DPS tether during E-Freak phase for the tank swap.
Right.
So right after the soccer kick, let's try DPS not going to Narnia, so that way we get more melee uptime. Just stand around where those numbers are. E-Freak will be up north.
I mean, to be
You talk-
fair,
Which set of tethers are you talking about?
Ifrit.
We're not in
the second one.
Yeah,
Like when
yeah,
we're
DPS
fighting.
tethers.
Yeah.
After
Okay.
soccer.
I want to make sure I was on the same
To
page.
be fair, you know, I think Dara just forgot that one particular time. Otherwise, we've been pretty good about keeping it relatively close to y'all.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd like us to give us a shot. If you remember to. Yeah, I know you brought that up, Yuki. I see the value in it now.
The second bell of hell. It sounds like a
Yeah,
song.
because it's called Help. Hands of Hell. Are we all good? Did you wait on
Yes.
something for us?
No. I just like saying no to the ready check.
I'm gonna throw you into the wall of fire.
Gonna leave.
Let's go to bed with a kill.
We only have so much time before the internet kicks me out again.
I leave you with fucking meteor strike.
Focus, focus.
I do appreciate you adjusting to that, Lydian. It lets me save True North when I really need it.
2-3.
2-3. You said the magic word. Uptime. Back. Number. Stay focused. Better.
Heal tethers.
It's raining. Go.
Go now.
Use tethers.
Healer's gonna have to take it. Oh, I have one. Fuck.
You got the info.
I can't. I'm dead.
No.
Well, at this point.
You okay, Spicy?
Hospital. Oh god, just swallowed it.
Good for one more?
Hit this. People say no. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's your third.
I'll take the lift for the group. There's I can tell but some people are getting tilted.
Yeah.
At the rate we're going, we're just making negative progress.
I feel fine. Maybe we can. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
We lost Spicy and
Engine.
Maybe we can meet a little early tomorrow around 5.
I think it was may have been a bad idea to try to push for Rock to kill clear tonight. To be completely honest with y'all, I think it was a poor decision on my part.
Well, we've done it before. Like,
I don't think it's a
two
bad
pull
thing.
clear.
I think in this particular night it was a bad idea to push it as far as we did.
I just don't think we were pushing it that far. I mean, I know we had some internet issues. Sorry.
Yeah, but there's just a lot of people dying from avoidable things.
Yeah, that's the
And
thing.
Getting disconnected is, I mean, it's fine. You know, like, you have no control over that. Like, when I get disconnected, I have no control over that. You know, it happens. You just can't, there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's, like, just failure of mechanics. And I don't know, like, we need to identify why, and then once we recognize the why, we can kind of work towards it not being a problem.
Yeah, that's why I ask if everyone's good after they die twice.
Yeah. I don't know. And I think people were frustrated too. I don't know what else to do on my end.
I mean,
Well, I think that's the frustrating thing for me, is there's nothing else I can do on my end. Like, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing everything I can to try to do as much damage as I can while keeping everybody alive. And
The problem is we don't
Yeah.
have enough. The problem is a clip here or there is fine in a grand scheme of things. The problem is our DPS is not high enough to cover up the fact if somebody dies by a clip or by accident. So every time we die, we basically fail the pull.
Yeah, we don't.
It doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter who it is. It can be anybody. It can be a tank, it can be a healer, it can be a DPS. It doesn't matter who dies. If one person dies, we almost never clear the pull. And it's
Yeah.
because our DPS is not high enough to clear the pull, to make up for the fact that somebody died.
Yep.
So every time we die in Rakta, it's an instant, we're not going to finish this. We end up wiping, and then we do it again, and it's repeatedly the same thing. And it's not even major mistakes, it's like little clips here and there, and then the more tilted we get, that's when we start doing shit that we never were doing in the first place.
Yep.
I've also noticed, like, when it comes to clearing re-clears, if we don't clear it by the 4th pull, we almost never clear it that day.
Hmm.
And it's just, our DPS is not high enough as a group to cover up a clip here or there.
Well, what can we do about that?
I don't know.
We're reaching, I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna suck, but I think we're kind of reaching the point where learning mechanics and perfecting mechanics is not enough. I think we're slowly starting to get into the, because I know my DPS is nowhere near where it should be, and I don't know what to do. So I don't know. I should be at least 2k higher, and I'm nowhere near that. So I know for me, I'm completely not anywhere near where I'm supposed to be, and even if I went back to Summoner, it's the same thing. I should be a lot higher than I am, and I'm not. And I'm...
What is Yuki parsing on Dragoon compared to Samurai?
about the same.
Yeah, our DPS is about the same. 15k.
And his utility actually has been buffing me a little bit.
Okay. Just
It's a group thing as a whole. Like it's I don't know what we do at this point, but I've noticed that if we don't clear it within the first 4 pulls, we're not going to clear it that night. Almost
Yeah,
always.
I've
Yeah,
noticed
I've
that
kind of
too.
noticed that too.
And it's
So-
because we start getting frustrated with ourselves, and we start getting clipped by little things. And when we were getting clipped by little things in the beginning, even in the very first pull, if somebody gets clipped by a tiny thing, it's like, okay, we don't have the DPS to make up for it. I don't know where we go from here.
well, I think
And like trying to prog into 7 is great, and I want to clear the tier, and I know everybody else wants to clear the tier, but we can't aptly clear fucking Rakta and Ramu. How do we think we're gonna clear E7?
or E8, like a little.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what we do from here.
Well, that's what I was trying to say the other day too.
It's just, it's not... Like, I'm all about progging, but I'm also all about us being able to actually effectively clear Ramu and Rakta in a night.
Well, like earlier, I used the example of like learning a musical instrument. Like every day when you go to practice, you do your scales. It's boring, not exciting, but it builds muscle memory that translates to other things that you do. If all you do is just learn the one song you wanted to play, you didn't really learn to play the instrument. You just learned to play that one song, and you're actually really bad at it, at the instrument. And the skills don't transfer anywhere else. You have to have the basics. And I kind of feel that way about the fights that we've cleared. Like that becomes the basics, and muscle memory that will transfer.
Every
to other
Wednesday, Ramu should be our warm-up. That's how easy it should be.
things. Yeah, and, it
And
should
we've
be like,
spent
2 to 3
days
pulls
doing
max.
it. And it's not one person. It's every single one of us have fucked it up in one way or another, at least by getting clipped or whatever. It happens. We're human. But it gets frustrating, and then everybody starts tabling the frustration, and then when we're trying to clear Rakta, our DPS is not strong enough as a group for us to clear Rakta if one person dies. We can't do it. We keep getting to enrage and we don't kill him. It's that tight of a DPS check.
So, maybe you answered this earlier, and I just didn't register in my brain. Do we know why we don't have the DPS? Like, is it a matter of gear, or is it just
No,
a
it's
matter of
rotation.
people not doing what they're supposed
No,
to do?
people
or-
people cleared this on straight 480 gear, so gear's not the problem. For some reason, it's like, I mean, we're not parsing as high as we should be. I know I'm not. And I know part of my problem areas are like I'm miscasting some things and I'm overlapping my dots. Like I'm trying to fix it. And I think as a group we just don't have the DPS to clear Rakta if somebody dies. If nobody dies, we can clear it no problem. But the minute somebody dies, it becomes a shit show and we can't clear it.
I'm from like on the item level to damage scale, I'm about 200 off, and that's from dot uptime. So there's not too much I can really improve.
Is there an analysis from tonight?
Yeah.
I can almost virtually not cast anything during the conflag movements. So that's a drop too, and that's with me saving triple cast and swift cast and having a dot on my fire. I can cast those things and I still lose like 4 GDCs. And I'm trying to fix it and I'm trying to get better at it, but like I'm nitpicking the things at myself, but I'm noticing a trend and I want to prog. I'm pretty sure we can do this and I'm pretty sure we can clear the tier. I don't know what's going on, but anytime we die in Rakta Pascha, we should just instantly wall it and try again because we're never going to clear it.
Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
Honestly, there's no reason. Like you mentioned, like somebody gets clipped by something. There's really no reason for that to happen.
I mean, people are gonna make mistakes.
People are human. We're going to make mistakes.
Well, what I mean though is like if how do I say this? It's not a bad thing to then just wipe it and restart it if somebody fails it, because we should be doing it until you get that.
Yeah.
We should honestly have been trying to not, instead of pushing the DPS for a full pull, we probably should just be wiping after we die, because we can't clear it if somebody dies. Like, it's not worth our time to continue a pull we can't clear.
Yeah.
Like, outside maybe like one full pull for just practice, like a warm-up, like on outside of like Wednesday. But other than that,
And all
like,
it
no, we
achieves
probably...
is just making people frustrated.
Exactly.
We're getting frustrated anyway, yeah. Like
It's better to at least put our time like on polls that like we can clear on. And sorry for a side note, I did really well actually. I mean, I only missed a mug and some Tenchi Jins.
Did you post that, Frost?
The analysis is up. I didn't post it.
Oh.
Oh, this is yesterday.
Yeah, I was like,
Pretty much for the last like 2 to 3 weeks, I've actually gotten every single trick attack in. But not on Ramu. I keep failing to get all my tricks in on Ramu. But I can get them all on Rakta, like, really easily.
Frost, if it helps you, technical step and chain stratagem have the same cooldown, and it works out on the Rakta Pascha fight that it goes up when we first pull Garuda, and then it goes up when we first pull Ifrit. And there's a delay after Rakta Pascha comes out before it goes up again, and it usually happens right about the time that we're going into the numbers for the when Lydian and Jin will be like to the numbers for a big hit, and the tethers with the buddy partner with the you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I do. So the cooldown is 90 seconds, right?
120 seconds.
120 seconds. So in theory, if we were all perfect on our rotation and all that, and we weren't behind or die, every second trick attack that I do, there should be train stratagem and
What's the cooldown on trick attack?
60 seconds.
Yeah, so every other trick attack, starting first one,
And they have
Should
not been
have.
aligning,
them up.
which I do know for a fact they have not been aligning. Because I mean I do trick attack. I mean I have a like 100% trick attack uptime on this. I use it the moment, the very second that I get it, I'll have the buff on. Because I'll precast Suiton like as trick attack is coming off cooldown, so the moment it does I can apply it.
I mean, I will admit, there's been some times where I've missed it when things have been kind of going sideways a little.
What
And
I
then
think
Sometimes
it'll be
it's-
more
like the one poll, I realized halfway through the E3 poll that I hadn't hit it because something happened earlier in the poll where
Yeah.
it got me distracted. And at that point, I just held on to it until they both came out.
So
sorry.
I think
So it's up for when Garuda comes out. It's up for when E3 comes out. It comes up again when both of them come out. But then going into Rocket Posca, there's a delay. Like it doesn't come out the right of the poll.
yeah, because I use trick. I mean, I think it'll be more worth my trick attacks if I lose one trick attack, but like it aligns with the buffs better. Like I feel like that would just overall be a better.
How
damage.
fast in your rotation is Trick Attack going up when we pull?
When we pull,
Yeah.
I use my Mudras. I use Suiton to get 50 Ninki, and then I use it again. So it's about 7 GCDs in.
Okay. So,
But it's Mudra GCDs, so it's not like
right.
it's not a full 2-second GCD.
Because I usually hit change, like, so I will cast Royal pre-pull, so that it kind of lands when we're pulling. And then I'll hit Biolysis, and then throw my dot up, and while that's cycling, I will summon Seraph and Aetherflow. And then I'll broil again for that next global cooldown. And then that would be technically the third global cooldown.
Oh god,
Since we pulled, I'll ruin 2, and I'll hit Constellation to shield everybody, and then Chain Strategy. So
I
for
don't
me, it's
know.
about the third global cooldown when I throw it up, which usually lines up with Spicy's technical stuff.
Yeah, my trick attack's a little late on that because I mean, well, actually, I don't know what the exact cooldown on a Mudra is, but because it's not a full GCD time at all. It's not 2 seconds between each Mudra. It's like point something seconds, to be honest with you. So if we consider all 3 of those maybe equivalent to a GCD, then it's probably on its 4th.
Recast is half a second.
Yeah, so 1.5
Yeah.
seconds. 1.5 seconds. I then use Suiton with Rezui or whatever it's called, Mezui, and then I do that again, and then I use that buff to apply trick attack. So it's about the 4th GCD, third,
Yeah,
4th
so
GCD.
theoretically, if your GCDs are 2 seconds, you should be able to get four Mudras in, like global cooldown.
Yeah,
Or Mudra global cooldown.
yeah. So it's about the same time, if not like a second, like a literal second after, like you apply chain stratagem. Not enough to warrant any change.
But you know
on
that's
that.
okay if they're not perfectly aligned because
The important thing is
the
we get all of
duration
our
for each
burst
one
damage
is
in
different. So like I've had it happen before where like Spicy's always seems to be like a couple seconds faster than mine, but it doesn't matter because Chain Stratagem is a shorter duration than Technical Step, so mine will get up so that they stack, but it'll still expire before hers does, even though I'm like a couple seconds late in getting it up because the cooldown's still running.
Yes, it should be fine. I might delay my trick attack on Rakta until y'all's buffs are up. That might help. Because my trick attack is usually done by the time that like you guys even have your buffs on, and it
Well,
wouldn't
keep
kill
in
me.
mind that the cooldown should work out that every other trick attack you do should have ours off cooling. Without you having to hold on to anything.
I think
you're
that's the way the
actually using
fight
it.
works, though. I'm not sure how it aligns when, like, Rockton pops out. I mean, in theory, yeah, they should be perfect. But you also have to roll with technical.
Ours isn't up when Rockton comes out, but it's a long enough duration that they're like, if yours is up when Rockton Boska comes out, you should be using it because.
Okay.
When Rakta comes out,
I mean, like
it's
literally, the
opener.
timing of it works out so that if you're using it on cooldown, and we are using it the same time you're using your first one, every other trick attack should have the rest of the raid buffs synced with it.
Although I do know for a
Without
fact
having to do
I need to stop using Trick Attack in Conflag. That is such a waste. Because it aligns that, like, the moment Conflag starts is when my Trick Attack comes up, and I've been using it, and I need to stop doing that. That is a total waste. Nobody's really hard DPSing. I should wait until after we all group up post, like, in the back. Like, I do need to stop doing that.
Something that I should mention that may or may not be anything we care about. We previously talked about me putting Chain Stratagem on Ifrit instead of Garuda.
I think it should go back to Garuda. I think we should just put our heavy hitters back on Garuda, because that's what we've done when we've cleared.
I'm just gonna say that
No, but okay.
I have to put it up like the exact second they land, because I have to get it before he finishes the cast for the debuffs on people. Once the debuffs go out, because I'm on Garuda, he'll become immune to it. So if I try to do it, it'll waste it. And it's a small enough window that just a margin of error of a second or so of using Chain Stratagem in the previous times will push it past the window, and I end up just throwing it on Garuda anyway. So if it was a big deal, like if we wanted to make it kind of a big deal out of it going onto Ifrit, then I would almost, to do it reliably, I would almost have to switch which one I'm on for that.
All the time, like, after, like, going through the analysis and all the, like, the fight videos and stuff, all the times we've cleared, Garuda has been down to 44-45% comparatively to what we're getting her now.
Which clears were with us and which clears were with randos?
I
have 5 books, and I think only 2 of them was a full 8-man clear with us.
The 2 clears that I have, we had Garuda at 45, and that first one that we cleared on, we had her down to 44. As for this was Yuki was on Samurai and was attacking Garuda. I was Ninja.
I've always attacked Ifrit.
Yeah.
So,
since the
kind of a silly
beginning
question.
of time.
Why did Yuki make a big deal about being on E3 instead of Garuda?
For jumps, so he doesn't jump into the danger bacon.
Oh, okay.
No, that was fair. Like that was a fair
valid,
swap.
Like
yeah.
I just didn't know. I was curious.
Yeah, like
Which
I mean,
is fine, because Spicy and I were on Ifrit, and she was in technical. Like I think she was in technical when they come out, so everybody gets it. So she sits in the middle, and Yuki has enough time to hit Ifrit, so Ifrit targets him instead of her. It was fine. There was just a random pull we did today where somehow I ended up on Garuda because I ended up dropping the baby because none of my attacks were going off.
Oh yikes!
I don't know what happened. I somehow got Garuda instead. But I've been on Ifrit since we started progging this fight, so.
I guess you're ranged
So,
though, so it
Do
doesn't really
Ifrit
matter
and
which
Garuda
one
have
you're
the
on,
same
huh?
amount of health?
No, Ifrit has
Mm.
more.
Okay. So when they combine, is it percentage based or is it their actual health totals that get average?
From what I've been told, it's their actual HP that gets totaled.
Okay. So it would be worthwhile then to stack all the heavy hitting people with all the debuffs and raid buffs possible onto the same one then.
In theory.
Because of just the way, because they're just straight average, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So theoretically, if there was no debuff forcing you to attack one or the other, it would be the best thing to do would be to just attack one of them because
In theory, we would all attack.
straight average.
Garuda. Yeah.
If it's a straight average, their percentages or their health pools get added together and then divided by 2. So it doesn't matter where the damage goes because it affects that total combined pool the same. What would matter more is making sure that people got the damage buff so they did more damage.
But I mean, that's probably precisely why, though, they added the debuffs, was to stop that. Because I mean, this would be a pretty easy fight if we could just like blow Garuda up during that phase and have Rakta start at 30% health.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to align all the buffs on one target, then something's gonna give, because either you have all the buffs on a target and that I can't hit, or you're going to have somebody's gonna have to give up a buff for me to hit the one that has all the buffs. Because when we do Ifrit, I get the tether from Yuki.
Yep.
And Battle Litany goes out for everybody, Tech Step goes out for everybody. If you're gonna do Trick Attack on Ifrit, then Yuki has to get off of it. Like, it becomes like I'd have to get off of Ifrit. So then all the buffs would be on Ifrit with you at the 2 melees.
Honestly, Violet, I think Trick Attack and Chain Stratagem should go on Garuda, to be honest with you. I think between Battle Litany and Dragon Sight with the 2 heavy hitter DPS is enough to get Ifrit down.
You know, something else that I kind of thought about. There's nothing forcing it to be 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS on each. Theoretically, Kalia and I could be on the same one, so that there could be 3 DPS on the other one.
I think that's a
true.
great idea, Lydian.
That was
Yeah.
Violet.
We're taking a break from
Everybody-
Savage. We're gonna coach each other to do high parses.
I think that's a good idea for now. If for nothing else than to lower the tilt,
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
we're gonna do
We're gonna do a trial.
parse runs of trials.
I don't know which one yet. I'll have to sleep on it.
Sorry, doing what now?
Parse runs on trials for coaching. And to lower tilt level. I think that's a good idea, Lydian. Whether everyone will say that, I'm not sure, but
Like normal trials, or like extreme
Extreme.
trials, or
Extreme
like
trials.
old things, or new things?
we'll think about that.
So like, are you talking like the Tanya and
Like,
Innocence?
yeah, anything
Kind of.
Shadowbringers.
Yeah, we're gonna want to do 80 content for this.
Probably not Cinderdrift.
Zara will leave.
Yeah.
Spicy will leave. They'll just leave.
Hades is
I
a
mean,
big
if
cry.
everybody wants to do Cinderdrift, I'll do Cinderdrift. I defer to group, you know that.
I know, I'm just joking. Alright, I'm
It's
being
spicy,
summoned for
but
something. I'll talk to y'all later.
Alright,
So yeah.
you for us. Could always do Hades,
Oh, that's true.
because that one, and we would still be kind of overgeared for, but not ridiculously so. And it has enough mechanics that, you know, it's not going to be
Top
kind of target dummy-ish.
On top of it, Hades has so many mechanics and so many phases. It's similar to the Savage fights in the realm of if we wipe, we're dead. And we have to reset completely.
Yeah.
And it's a longer fight. I defer to
think-
group. I'll do whatever you guys want.
I'm thinking we go for Innocence, for, at least right now. Because we're all tired of wiping the mechanics. Innocence is quite easy. We'll just aim
Yeah.
for
I was gonna say,
improving our
like, that's the only
basics.
thing I'd be nervous about, like, starting out doing Hades, is the fact that we would kind of have to relearn the fight.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sure
would.
A lot of us have
And we
not
never
done
learned
it
the
in a while.
G-spot.
Yes.
Never got the cheese.
Never got to what?
we
Although I
never
might be
choose
slightly biased in what we
Hades
do,
and the
because
exit players.
Hades and Cinderdrift are the only two mounts that I'm missing up for.
I know Jin has the Hades mount.
I think he is
I don't have
all
any of them because my parties have been trash. Y'all
Honestly,
ever see
like,
a gun?
it's been so long since I've did Hades that I actually am nervous about going into like a party finder group because I don't
I
think
know.
I'll remember everything.
I will tell you that half the time, because we are overgeared, mechanics do get skipped. Which is great.
Like even in Hades.
I farm Hades, you can skip. Even in that first phase, you do enough damage, you completely skip the last tank buster. There's parts in the second
even
phase
when it
where you can
was-
skip.
Brand new current, it was kind of possible to skip that last.
There's a lot of stuff you can skip in it if your DPS is high enough.
I'm back.
But yeah, like,
Welcome back.
yeah, y'all ever see a Gunbreaker do 4k damage?
What?
Was that just
That was the
auto attacks?
Gunbreaker I had in Innocence yesterday. Y'all ever see a level 80 Dragoon wearing nothing but 70 jewelry? I have.
Oh.
Out of
yeah.
8 people, I did 17k, a dancer did 11.6, and the solo healing white mage did 11.5. Everybody else was below that.
Oh, that was a run.
Welcome to my party finders.
That was
Spicy and Frost got to witness it.
it was real bad. Oh god, it was real bad.
I have done an Innocence bug once that, as a white mage, I was higher DPS than some of the DPS jobs.
We had a bard who was lower than both the dancers and the paladin. Our dragoon with the level 70 stuff was 9k with the dance partner. And our gunbreaker did 4. By the way, did you know giant circle AoEs should touch the glowy balls and everybody else at the same time? I didn't.
What?
Absolutely.
When the glowy orbs come out and everybody gets those AoEs where you have to like not touch the orbs in Innocence, let's
Mhm.
stack on everybody and the orb at the same time and kill everybody in the party.
Imagine
Although
that.
theoretically, you could, if you moved everybody, like if you wanted to do a weird cheesing thing, which I don't even know why you would want to do this.
Nobody
You
was
could-
doing
you
a weird
could-
cheesing thing, people were dumb.
You could theoretically have everybody stack on one of the stars, and then the two people who get the circle AoEs go over and purposely blow up the other star, and then that to open up the field for you.
No, it was our
But-
dragoon not knowing what he was doing. Was why that happened.
I'm not sure what that would actually mean.
You know, level 80 content, let's take
Yeah.
an AoE and stack with everybody because that's how you fucking do things. This is why when I say my party finders are trash, my party finders are trash. The only good party finders I've been getting lately are Hades, and even like the best parties where we clear in like record speed. They do 2 runs and they're like, alright, see you later guys.
But I just came in here to say goodnight.
Alright, since half of us are here, I need to mention something.
What's up?
We gotta stop interrupting Yuki when he's talking. Because it's really getting to him. I don't know if any of us are doing it. I know it's a habit I have, but it's making him upset. So please try not to.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna sound like a jerk when I say this, and I don't mean to. but I don't know how else to say it. Do we know what's up with him? Because he's been like failing a lot of mechanics.
Just
Like I
human
think he
error, I
died
think.
more tonight to failed mechanics than I have in the past 8 months.
Probably an off day, because normally he's good on Rakta.
I don't have no idea. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, last night, I know he'd been drinking. Which, I mean, that's probably something we should bring up. That I think we all kind of agree on is that don't drink while we're raiding. Especially Frost.
Especially for us.
Not even allowed to look at beverage.
Chocolate milk only.
Yeah, not even chocolate milk. Can't risk it.
Here I am on the Reddit for Minecraft. Looking at
But-
builds.
She said that she ended up like throwing the net wither into the net the end, and I went and took care of it so that it's not gonna terrorize anybody.